How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. And yesterday we got an awesome treat from Marvel Studios. We got our first look at the Eternals, and although it was pretty brief, it was pretty awesome. But along with that, we got new footage for Black Widow, Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Marvel revealed some official titles and release dates for their upcoming projects, including Black Panther 2, which is now titled Wakanda Forever, which is a very fitting title that I believe has some really deep meaning behind it, which I'll talk about in just a bit. They revealed the title for Captain Marvel 2, now officially titled The Marvels, coming out on November 11th of 2022, and they revealed some other future project release dates as well, which we'll talk about in a bit. But I want to talk about Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions of what is happening. And also very recently, Lupita Nyong'o, who plays Nakia, has opened up about how the film is going to deal with the loss of Chadwick Boseman. So I'll break down the new title reveal, what it means, and what to expect from Black Panther 2, and then I'll talk about some of the other projects at the end. Also, I'm giving away a Marvel Legends Stormbreaker. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to me and subscribe to Cosmic Culture, and leave a comment on recent videos, details in the description down below. So Black Panther 2 is officially titled Wakanda Forever, and I think this is a great title, and I think this title is very specifically chosen for the circumstances of what happened with Chadwick and his legacy. Everyone forever is going to remember him as Black Panther. He is the Black Panther. And I'm sure somebody else, eventually at some point in time, will come along and take on that mantle, but sorry to that person, everyone will still see Chadwick as the Black Panther, and it's going to be that way for a pretty long time. As Kevin Feige said, his portrayal of the character was iconic. But the title revealed today, this specific title means that Marvel Studios is moving forward with Black Panther 2 in a very specific way, especially since they decided to not recast Black Panther T'Challa. Just listen to what Kevin Feige had to say about Black Panther 2 during the Investor Day.
I wanted to acknowledge the devastating loss of a dear friend and member of the Marvel Studios family. Chadwick Boseman was an immensely talented actor and an inspirational individual who affected all of our lives professionally and personally. His portrayal of T'Challa the Black Panther is iconic and transcends any iteration of the character in any other medium from Marvel's past. And it's for that reason that we will not recast the character. However, to honor the legacy that Chad helped us build through his portrayal of the King of Wakanda, we want to continue to explore the world of Wakanda and all of the rich and varied characters introduced in the first film. Writer-director Ryan Coogler is hard at work on the sequel now and will bring the film to you in theaters July 8th, 2022.
So they're not going to recast for Black Panther 2, but they are going to explore other characters that have been introduced in the first film. Now, I do think that the title means that we're going to explore the death of Black Panther in the movie, if even just for a brief moment. His death is definitely not something that is going to happen on screen, but in the universe they will acknowledge his death and perhaps even give us a funeral. Marvel has done an excellent job at paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman as it is already. I would not be surprised at all if we had a little tribute in the beginning of Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. And it's already been confirmed that the studio isn't thinking about using CGI to have him in any scenes, so there are two options. Since they're not recasting, the two options are to address his death or have him go off screen on a mission somewhere for a long time. And it makes a lot more sense to acknowledge his death than to have the King of Wakanda out there in the background of the MCU while all of these events are taking place in Wakanda. Plus again, Marvel is doing a great job at honoring Chadwick Boseman, so they will most likely honor him in the film as well and will most likely have a funeral, especially if you consider what Lupita Nyong'o has said about returning for Black Panther 2. In a recent interview with Yahoo, she was asked a lot of questions about Black Panther 2 and she gave some insight on how she feels about Ryan Coogler's approach to Black Panther 2 and how the film will deal with the loss of Chadwick Boseman. And in the interview she said, "People will ask me, are you excited to go back? Excitement isn't the word. I feel like I'm in a very pensive and meditative state when it comes to Black Panther 2. His passing is still extremely raw for me, and I can't even begin to imagine what it will be like to step on set and not have him there. But at the same time, we have a leader in Ryan, who feels very much like we do, who feels the loss in a very, very real way as well. And his idea The way which he has reshaped the second movie is so respectful of the loss we've all experienced as a cast and as a world. So it feels spiritually and emotionally correct to do this. And hopefully, what I do look forward to is getting back together and honoring what he started with us and holding his light through it. Because he left us a lot of light that we're still going to be bathing in. I know that for sure. So obviously, Ryan Coogler, like Lupita says, has reshaped the second movie. And she says that the way he reshaped it is so respectful of the loss they've experienced. That to me definitely seems like there's going to be some sort of a, let's not call it funeral, but a celebration for Chadwick / T'Challa. We never really did see a funeral for T'Chaka. When Black Panther started, it was a week after he died, and by that time he had to go to Warrior Falls for the Incarnation. So we know that Wakanda picks a new Black Panther very soon after the death of the previous Black Panther. So I would expect us to see a celebration of T'Challa's life and then not too long after get a new Black Panther, who I think is going to be Shuri. Now, Kevin Feige did mention that they were going to explore other characters in Wakanda who were introduced in the first movie. And those characters are of course Shuri, Queen Ramonda, Okoye, Nakia, Everett Ross, and of course M'Baku. Now, M'Baku could challenge for the throne, but considering how close him and T'Challa got at the end, working together at the end of Black Panther, and of course in Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, they will probably go the route of him honoring T'Challa by letting his sister become the Black Panther and keep it in the family. And of course in Black Panther, during the coronation, the rest of the tribes didn't enter anybody to fight T'Challa for the throne, so they'll probably yield again as well. And from there, we'll jump into the main story, which has a lot of rumors and reports right now going on about what it could be. Atlantis was heavily rumored and reported to be a part of Black Panther 2, however, those reports were before the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Ryan has obviously rewritten the script, so who knows if Atlantis will still be a part of Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. So based off of everything that we've heard so far, that's pretty much what we know about Wakanda Forever. But Marvel revealed some official titles and release dates for a few other movies in the same trailer as this one. Captain Marvel 2, officially titled The Marvels, is coming out November 11th of 2022. Now, we know that Miss Marvel is going to heavily lead into the events of Captain Marvel 2, and that could be where the Marvels come from. We have Captain Marvel and then we have Miss Marvel. Also, Wandavision did set up some events for Secret Invasion and Captain Marvel 2 as well, with Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau. Now, in the comics, Monica Rambeau at one point in time is Captain Marvel, so we could very well see her become a Marvel as well. Now, the other ones they've already officially titled and or revealed the release dates for, except for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is now coming out on February 17th of 2023. That is the official release date. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 gets an official release date of May 5th, 2023. And then, of course, they had to end it with the Fantastic Four, which is a confirmed project, but no release date for it yet. However, it will most likely come out late 2023. So the next few years are going to be just ridiculously exciting for Marvel fans. Tons of projects coming out, awesome new footage just showed to us, and official title reveals and release dates for a bunch of upcoming projects. Let me know which one you are most excited for in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.